perfect. Um, I never thought it would be that hard to be in a place where it's not that. Today I appreciate it much, much more. The more I travel, I appreciate this luck I have of living in a place with that weather. It's really, it makes me happy. And, and
Telling that to the crowd of Clevelanders.
yeah, I heard, like today was nice, right?
It's nice for us.
So this is my picture of Cleveland, so we'll,
We'll let you keep that
Yeah,
picture of
exactly.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
I don't think
yeah.
if you were here any longer it would change.
I think, again, Israel is a very special place for me. I think it's culturally a very interesting place. It's very, very happening. Something happens all the time because it's such a young country and culture that it develops really fast right now, really fast. And there's a lot of influences from the outside, and things happen all the time. And the society is very like, Tel Aviv is a very 24/7 city. It never sleeps. Something is always going on. There's always a new place open, and the place you liked is closed, and you have to find something else, and someone tells you there's a new kind of thing, and there's a new neighborhood that's good, and it's really happening really fast. This is the good part. I think we're in a very important stage of realizing what kind of place we're gonna be. What I don't like right now is the fact that I feel we get too, like, rich get too rich and poor get too poor. You know what I mean? Like, Israel wasn't like that. And right now, it tends to go there. I think it's not the basic idea of this country. But just, that's maybe because I'm a kibbutznik and my grandfather was a communist. So.
It might have something to do
He
with
was.
it. Oh, yeah.
he was subscribed to the communist newspaper.
I think I may have blackballed now because I'm interviewing a communist. Now, I'm totally joking. Now, a turning point in your career was in 2001 when you decided to come out about your sexuality. Mm-hmm. And I know this had to have been an incredibly difficult thing for you to do, but how did your fans welcome your decision to do so? Oh, the fans. Fans were great. You know, I always joke about, well, it wasn't funny back then, but now I find it funny that the only bad comment or like review I got the day that, you know, when you come out as someone famous, I did a newspaper article where I spoke about many different things and also about that, and this TV show, and it all happened in like one weekend, and it was a Friday, you know, in Israel the weekend is like Friday, Saturday, and it was this Friday, and you know, you're excited and, you know, a bit afraid maybe, and the only bad review I got was in a site called Go Gay, which is the big gay site in Israel. So that was the only bad review. All the rest were great. Fans, everything was good. They thought it wasn't important enough because I'm too straight acting, and yeah, someone wrote something like that. They apologized later, but. Now, how did your family respond? Was there any difference? My family is I have a nice coming out story to my family. It was like that. My mom, one day I didn't come home, and I was dating girls, but my mom I lived with my mom, and we spoke on the phone, and she said, you didn't come home last night. So I said, yeah, you know. So she said, and I still don't know why she said that, but she said, is it a girl or a boy? And I said, you know what, it's a guy. And she said, oh cool, there's pasta in the fridge. That's true, I swear.
So to my mom, you know, but she's a special lady, my mom. Very special lady. That's my coming out story to my family. It was really easy. I mean, I know better because I experienced through friends, through boyfriends, through people that I know, through younger people that I try to help. I know the other way, and I know the hard stuff, and I know how hard it can be, and I know families are not always like that, or usually are not like that. And that's a shame, but it's true. And but I know I was lucky in that sense. So I think coming out publicly was not hard maybe, but a bit harder than privately.
Right. And I have one more question before we start talking about your new album. And my girlfriend's not going to be happy about this, but are you dating anyone?
Why your girlfriend won't be happy?
I feel like she's going to have some questions, like, why are you asking an Israeli pop star if he's dating anyone? She's probably not going to be happy. Good thing she's not here, I guess. But
maybe she will be happy about that. I'm just saying, you know. Maybe she'll even be excited. Don't be so predictable.
Amir wanted me to ask that question really badly backstage. She was like, Phil, you gotta ask him, is he dating someone? Is he dating someone? I was like, you should probably ask him yourself, Amir. I mean. Okay, so let's talk about your new album. This is gonna be your 6th album coming out. It's gonna be your first English one.
Yes.
How come you decided to do one entirely in English?
Well, I've been writing a lot in English for the last 5 years. I'm not sure how it started. I think there's something to do with growing up listening to music from the UK and the US. And the funny thing is, except for my first boyfriend, all my relationships in the last 6 years were with non-Israelis. So they were all in English. So basically, I think I was living my emotional life in English, which led to a lot of songs in English, to a lot of like sentences, because the way I write is suddenly, for some reason, at a certain moment in time, I'll have this idea because of something.